fucking love trains. I love trains so much. Hey guys, welcome to today's video. So, I'm just gonna look back up a bit. Today I'm gonna be doing a current favourite YouTubers video. One of my friends suggested this to me ages ago, and I was like, maybe not. I have literally arrived home from my travels, which you guys will have seen by now or are in the middle of seeing or something, I don't know. There are going to be so many vlogs that I don't even know when this is going to go up. I don't know why I'm filming a video now. I don't need any more ideas. But I'm sorry if you guys can see the mess around me, as I've just arrived home from being away, so it's a bit chaotic in here. But I am going to do current favourite YouTubers video. I haven't seen this around, but I thought, I know a lot of people like do them like their monthly favourites, but I don't use enough things to do monthly favourites. So I thought I would just do YouTubers. I've got my trusty notebook here with all of my like videos and stuff in them. As you can see, there's not that many pages used, but that's okay. So I'm just gonna get started. These are in no particular order. I would do like American, US, and other. I hate to call other, but there's only like one Australian YouTuber on this list. But I don't think it really matters. So I'm just gonna go down the list and get started. So I did some train home from London to my village, and I sat in the train and I was like, who the heck do I watch on YouTube? I had a complete mental block. So yeah, let's do this. I'm rambling at you guys. I'm actually gonna go back. I'm sorry if like this video is like on an angle or I'm not centered. I don't have a tripod here. I'm going to take a photo of my tripod now and insert it here so you guys can see what it looks like. That's my foot. Oh, see my foot. So apologies if this is like at a weird angle. It's like, God. Let's just get started. So the first person on my list is a guy called Jeff Marshall. And he has a couple of channels. He has a personal channel which is just called Jeff Marshall. I will leave all the links to everyone's channels in the description below if you guys want to check them out. And if they have like separate things, I'll leave all those links below. So definitely check the description if you want to check these people out. So you guys might know Jeff Marshall. I didn't know him for a few weeks ago. Either from the Londoners.com, which is like a tube, like a London train channel, and he is part of that team and does like heaps of like tube videos and like London Underground videos and train videos in London and stuff like that. I love that channel. And you also might know him from a documentary series vlogs called All the Stations. So him and his partner Vicky, they went to all, let's see if I can get this right, 2,563 stations in Great Britain, so like England, Wales and Scotland. I think there's 253. I could be wrong. And they did that in summer of last year, so I'm watching that at the moment, and I love it so much. So he has that channel, and then he has a personal channel where he does like train videos and like railway videos. He loves railways, not trains, and I feel much the same. I love trains. Like I love train journeys and train like railways and stuff like that. So I'm currently like 10 out of 10 obsessed with him and like all the stations. I like all of the videos. Oh, I love it. So definitely check them out if you're like interested in trains and like railways and stuff. But I'm loving all the stations. Definitely check Jeff Marshall and all his channels out and all the stations. I love it so much. Last night I was in a hostel and there was no one else in my room. There were three other people came in, but they like left doing other things. So I was all by myself in my room and I was watching the videos, and suddenly I realised it was midnight, like 11:30 midnight. I was like, oh my god, I need to go to bed, but I kept watching videos. It was so funny, and I went in bed and I was like, oh my god, I need a life. So next is Louise Pentland, or Sprinkle of Glitter. And if my Bristol vlogs have gone up by now, which I don't know if they will have, I don't know when this is going up. Really? I'm trying to vlog here, I'm trying to film a video. I met Louise Pentland at an evening with Louise Pentland and Paige Toon in Waterstones, Bristol book signing, book tour event, and it was the most amazing night of my life. I literally said to one of my friends, like, I feel like I've met One Direction. Like, it was just so amazing. Like, she's real, she's like a human. And that was amazing. My book that she signed is actually being used, actually sent to my books, is being used as my tripod right now, so anyway. I love her. She has 2 daughters, Pearl and Darcy, and I love her vlogs. She does weekly vlogs, and she does like mummy, like motherhood, lifestyle, beauty, fashion, all those kind of videos, and I love her channel so much. I've been subscribed to her for a while, but I haven't actually watched her videos in a while until like last year or something like that, maybe about a year ago when she got pregnant with Pearl, and I love her videos so much. The next person on the list, the same thing kind of happened. I watched the Saucony Trailies. I watched their channel just before they had Eduardo, up until they had, and then I threw Eduardo when he was little, and then like when they were living, they moved to Surrey, to London. It's like a different part of Surrey than where I live. And I sort of just like, you know, you just like don't click on people's videos anymore, and you sort of just like grow out's the wrong word, but like don't watch their videos anymore. That kind of happened with me with Saucony Trailies, and I sort of like stopped watching their videos and wasn't interested in their content anymore. And now they're having baby number 4, and I have started watching their videos again, and I love them so much. So like I'm back in that again. So they have almost 4 kids. They have Emilia, who's spelled Emilia, I have to think about it, Eduardo, Alessia, and then baby number 4 who's a boy. And I can sing you the song, but I'm not going to. They have a song in the intro, and I know like off by heart. They have 6 dogs, who I'm not going to name because I don't know all their names, and then obviously Anna and Jonathan. And I love their content. They do daily vlogs, and Anna has a personal channel where she does like motherhood and lifestyle and stuff like that. So definitely check them out. The next person is Charlotte Louise Taylor, and I love her channel and stuff like that. And we'll follow her Instagram. Don't really watch all of her videos. I watch her like weekend vlogs and stuff like that, but she has 3 kids, and she has Bill, who is 6, Daisy, who is 2.5, and Stanley, who is 5 months, 6 months, 5 months. And I started following her when she got pregnant with Stanley. Just after she got pregnant with Stanley, and then like I watched her up until now. And I love her stuff. She does weekend vlogs, and then like motherhood, a little bit of lifestyle, but like mainly motherhood and weekend vlogs, stuff like that. The next 2 people I feel like I have to say together, that is Zoella and Alfie Days. I occasionally watch Alfie's vlogs. I wouldn't say like when he posts a video, I'm like, oh my god, I haven't posted a vlog. But like I watch his content, I enjoy his content. And Zoella, I've put next to her name Vlogmas. I live and breathe for Vlogmas. I don't think anyone understands. Okay, one of my friends, Lauren, understands how much I feel about Vlogmas. I was doing this on my phone before I wrote it in here before I got home, and I've typed in Vlogmas on my phone, and it came up in capital letters instead of like normally. I always type Vlogmas in capital letters, like heaps of S's at the end. I live for Zoe's Vlogmas. Like I watch Zoe's Vlogmas all year round. Like why just Christmas? I watch it all year round. I love it so much. So I watch all of her vlogs. I love all of her vlogs, but Vlogmas is like the one time of year I get really excited for like Zoe's vlogs. The next 2 people again I have to say together, and then there's Jenna and Julian. So Jenna Mumbles and Julian Solo. I call them Julian Solo because I just do. And you guys know them as Jenna and Julian from like podcasts and Twitch and stuff like that. So yeah, they have personal channels where Jenna does like whatever the heck she feels like doing, which I love. I think that's like great. Like, do what you want to do. And then Julian Solo does like vlogs and like that kind of content, more like vlogs and other stuff like that. And then Julian obviously has Wolf School where they do last minute trips. I think the next one's this weekend. the first one of part 2 is this weekend. I'm really excited. And then they have a Twitch channel, and Twitch is like a streaming site where you like stream games, stuff like that. They stream PUBG, PlayerUnknown's Battleground, and Siege. Don't remember the full name of it. It's Tom Clancy's Rainbow Siege 6 or something like that. And I love their Twitch channel so much. They stream for like 8 hours every day, which is amazing. It's not 8 hours, it's probably like 5 hours every day. But it's amazing. It's a massive waste of your time, but it's the best waste of your time. Like, I literally, like when I stream and I'm like working like in the morning, I'm like, I'm just gonna have to like put my headphones in and like not be social in the morning. I'm joking. I like obviously make sure the girls are all settled and like we're all ready for school before, like, because they get iPad time in the morning. So like obviously they get iPad time, I get iPad time, I get Twitch time. Amazing. I will leave a link to that in the description below. You can just follow them or you can subscribe. It is a paid subscription. It's like $5.99 a month. I think that's US though. I don't remember what it is in like Australian or anything else. But I love their channel, their Twitch channel. And of course they also have a podcast channel where they do podcasts about anything and everything. Check them out. The next people is the Wonder Fam Steps to Wonder. That's what their whole channel's called, I think. And they are a family of 3, Corbin, Kelsey, and Juniper, who they call June. And I kind of love the name Juniper. I didn't initially. I was like, well, that's a bit weird. But now I really like it. I'm gonna have to close my window the other time. I also just checked how long I've been filming for. I've been filming for almost 13 minutes, so let's get moving. Hopefully that's better. I don't know. Maybe I don't really know. Right. Yeah, and so Steps to Wonder, they are currently living in an RV, traveling across North America, which is amazing. And they're like travelers and stuff like that. They actually started a campaign for a trip to India, and I would have loved to go, but the timing wasn't right. I knew that I was coming over here when they announced it, and I couldn't very well have been like, so actually in August I'm going to India for a week. But maybe I could have gone, maybe, I don't know, but they actually ended up cancelling the trip because not enough people applied, which was sad, but you know, I love that content. The next person is Marie That's Me, or Bits and Clips. She's recently changed her channel name from Bits and Clips to Marie That's Me, and she has 3 kids. She has Scarlett, Luca, and Sadie. And she does like all kind, like mainly motherhood stuff, but or like motherhood, like crafty kind of things like that. And she doesn't really have a schedule. It's kind of irregular. But I really like her content when she does upload. The next person is This Gathered Nest, and she also has a second channel called This Gathered Schoolhouse, which I'll get to in a minute. And This Gathered Nest, she has 7 kids. She has, I can't remember the order of them, but I'll get there. She has Kennedy and Shelby, who she had biologically. Then she has Noah, Jonah, and Rosie, who she adopted. And actually it goes, I think it's in reverse alphabetical order, so I think it goes Shelby, Kennedy, Noah, Rosie, Jonah, I think, but I could be wrong. Yeah. Jonah was adopted from the Congo when he was a baby. Rosie was adopted from China when she was 4, I think, and Jonah was a domestic infant adoption in the US. They live in the US, and then they have twins, Ivy and Amelia, who they had through embryo adoption, which not a lot of people know about, and I think is really cool. It's basically when couples have IVF, you make X amount of embryos, and when you've had the desired amount of children you want to have with those embryos, most people choose to destroy the embryos, which I think is kind of sad. But you can also put them into embryo adoption, which I think is kind of cool. So like families and like couples who can't have children, like biological children, through IVF, through anything, they tried everything, they can use embryo adoption, which is what happened for This Gathered Nest. Angie and her husband CR, the initial CR, that's really cool. And so that's how they had their twins, Ivy and Amelia. And I love their channel so much. And then their second channel, called it This Guy's Schoolhouse. She homeschools the five who are at home. So I think Shelby's like 11, Kennedy's 9, Jonah and Rosie is 6 or 7, Jonah is 4 or 5, and the twins have just turned 1. So she homeschools the big 5 at home, which is amazing. I would love to homeschool my kids. It is like my dream. If I could like picture my dream life, like I had it my way, I would homeschool my kids. Not for like, I don't like schools. The school system's crap. I mean, it is. If you guys live in Australia, if you guys live in Adelaide, you know what I mean by the school system's kind of crap. Like public schools aren't very good. They're overcrowded. Blah blah blah. That's not a topic I need to get into now, but it's what I believe. So I would love to homeschool my kids. I'd at least homeschool them for like primary school. I definitely wouldn't homeschool them for secondary school, because I think that secondary school is like too important to not do properly. It doesn't make any sense, but you guys know what I mean. So I would love to homeschool, and so I always watch her videos on like homeschooling, and I love them so much. So she has a second channel called This Guy's Schoolhouse, which I love and I think is amazing. And yeah, I think she's amazing. She has 7 kids and she homeschools 5 of them, and I'm sure the twins will be homeschooled as well, which is just amazing. The next person is the only Australian on this list, and this guy called Christian Hull, and he works for a radio station, I don't remember which one, in Melbourne, and he just makes like whatever content he feels like. He's got a podcast called Complete Drivel, and then he just makes whatever he wants on his channel. Like literally there is no theme to his channel. I mean, comedy is probably the theme to his channel, but I love it so much, and he just like does anything and everything. Some of it's a bit inappropriate, so like, you know, maybe take caution with that, but yeah, I love his videos so much. The next channel you will recognise from BuzzFeed, and that is the Try Guys. So on BuzzFeed there was a group of guys called the Try Guys, and they recently left BuzzFeed and have gone on and created their own like channel and business and stuff like that, and they are doing so well. They have like 3 million subscribers already, and they've only been like uploading videos since like June or something like that. So again, they like create comedy, whatever they want videos, so definitely want to check them out. I love it so much, and I'm so glad that like they've gone on to like they like left BuzzFeed and now they're doing their own thing. Like I love that. I'll actually do the next BuzzFeed channel next. So the next BuzzFeed channel is a channel called Ladylike, and it's a BuzzFeed run channel where a group of ladies like try products and do all kinds of different things like that, and I really like it. It's kind of cool. They did like a DNA testing one once, and they've done like trying pregnancy bellies for a weekend and all kinds of stuff like that, so I really like that one. The last one on this list is a channel called Lad Baby, and this is originally a Facebook channel. I think it's mainly a Facebook channel, but he uploads on YouTube, so I'm saying that like he's a YouTuber. And he has 2 kids, and he like Lad Baby, so he just uploads like comedy dad videos, and it's a quintessential like dad channel. It's amazing, so definitely want to check him out as well. So yeah, that is all of my favourite YouTubers currently that I could think of. I have been to my subscription box, and I'm pretty sure this is everyone. I have channels that I watch like occasionally, like Living Rosa I watch occasionally, which is a lesbian couple, Mandy and Tara, who have 3 kids. They have Lennon, she's 3 and a half, 2.5. Oh, I can't remember if she's 2 or 3. I think it must be 3. And they have twins, Everett and Maeve, twin girls, and I love their family so much. Occasionally, I don't know why I don't watch their vlogs. I kind of just don't. But I still love them when I do watch them. Who else do I watch occasionally? See, look, like all the stations is just everywhere on my thing. I love it so much. I watch a lot of Vine compilations on YouTube. Who doesn't? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's everyone that I watch on YouTube regularly anyway. Oh, that's one I haven't talked about. How to Dad. Again, originally a Facebook page, but he uploads his videos on YouTube, and it's basically what it's called, How to Dad. He just does these like comedy dad videos, I don't know why I watch so many like dad channels, but like, you know, I love it. To counteract the dad channels, I will also watch What's Up Mums. I know it's kind of weird that I watch like how to like mum videos, but I am an au pair. I do need like what to do with kids, especially in the summer holidays, and so I like What's Up Mums as well, and also Channel Mum, which is a British run like mum channel thing, and lots of like different YouTubers, like mum YouTubers are involved in the channel, like Charlotte Louise Taylor is one of them. So I'll leave like, so that is all the YouTubers I watch on YouTube and all the YouTube channels I watch. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I will leave all of the links in the description below. Go and check all of them out. So it's going to be a long description, but definitely worth it if you guys want to check out any of them. There's a lot of different content, but also kind of the same. Like, you know, mums and families and trains. Fucking love trains. Love trains so much. So yeah, I'm going to go now. I'm going to deconstruct my tripod. I should probably start editing something at some point, but we all know I won't until the day of, but I'm actually out on Wednesday, so I need to edit before. I should edit it on the train, but that's okay. Anywho, I'm gonna go. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you want to see. I have a Primark haul coming, which I'll probably film now. And I will see you guys in my next video / vlog. Bye!